Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well.
Evening, everyone.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
Stacey.
echoing.
She blaming you?
Yeah, she's blaming us for echoing. Amanda, of course, you can have some healing sent, darling. That is absolutely no problem. We will put you in our book. And yes, certainly. And Shirley Wakefield says, "Hi, Tony. Hi, Irene. I've sent a
you
message. I
Hi,
haven't
Shirley.
received.
Hope you're well.
I haven't received a message yet, but we shall.
Have
see
you,
it come
Irene?
through.
Have you received a message?
Not that I know of, but I know Shirley, so I can always message her in a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the first live feed under our new organisation of the Independent Spiritualist Association. Reverend Nick has made it official last night on Little Port's feed, which I was on, and it was a really, really nice service. It was ever so nice to be involved in Little Port's live. So yes, all good. There is a new Facebook page that's up and live, so everybody bob over there and join the page, or whatever it is that we need to do. I'm not very technical, I have to admit.
You're better than me. Everybody knows it, what I'm like.
Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking, but there we are. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you,
My
Alan.
daddy's
Daddy
on.
Alan. Irene, Daddy
Hi,
Alan's
Daddy
on.
Alan.
And Mum, how's Mum?
She was okay last I spoke to her.
Good.
Yes, it's new. It's all new. We were independent for a little while after we moved away from the other association, which was very sad, but it had to be done. And yes, we're all new. And like Michael's just said, new logo, new name, same God, same spirit.
Yeah.
We just feel that everybody is individual and should be treated as such, and that's our new mantra. We are together being individuals, but there we are. Jean, have you got your water, hun?
I think she means me sparkling water, what you said about my cough. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, it will
yes,
be.
Yes.
It will be. Yep. It's gin. Pink gin. I'll tell you what that is. New
Now
rules.
she'll start coughing now.
New rules, new equality. Exactly, Crystal. Exactly. Oh, Michael, that's very deep and meaningful. And why am I still stood in the snow on your picture? Excuse me. I was stood out there freezing. Look at that.
Yeah, no, my tools. I will, Jacqueline, I will start coughing, no doubt, love.
But anyway, let's all get going, because I feel Spirit are going to be very active and very silly tonight, because I can feel a very light, bubbly energy around me.
Feel it in his water. Not my sparkling.
Not your sparkling water, no. So, may we all blend our energy together, please, and join together as we send out our thoughts to that which we call divine. Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for the opportunity of gathering together as friends across the internet tonight. Father, we thank you for all the new opportunities that lie before us in our new venture, and may we all be blessed with your guidance and your counsel as we go forward in truth, in light, and in love. Father, I wish to send out thoughts to the leaders of all the countries around Europe and around the world as we watch with trepidation what's going off in the Ukraine. Please send your counsel out to all of our world leaders to open their hearts and open their minds to the truth that we all are humans having a spiritual encounter, and that we all deserve respect and we all deserve to live in peace and harmony with each other. Father, I now ask that the veil be lifted between the realms to allow the guides for Irene, Jean and myself to step forward to support and inspire us through this service. And everything we do tonight will be done with love, truth and honesty in our hearts, and at the end of this evening we will hand to you all that is rightfully yours, with love, with honour and glory. Amen.
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 Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, everybody.
I've just been explaining to Tony and Jean that I have just wrote this. Oh, I'm sorry I'm echoing. I can't help it. It's
You're
Tony's
not.
fault.
No, you're not echoing here, Irene.
I am here. I can hear it back.
Oh, we can't hear it, love.
Anyway, I have just I've just said that to Tony and Jean that once I've done this, if you want me to, I can put the I at the end of each sentence to a we if you want me to. I've just called it I Pray for Ukraine. I pray to you, our Lord God in heaven, and thank you for the life we have been given. I thank you for the many blessings day by day, as I think of and pray for the people far away. I pray for the people fleeing their country and home, where once there was a family together, now they are alone. The shadow of war blasts out once again, as people pray and sing the country's anthem of Ukraine. I pray for peace from the illegal invasion, where bombings and airstrikes are no longer flaming. In this country where the Holocaust Memorial has been destroyed, where civilians are caught out trying to hide and bombs avoid. I pray for the politicians to talk to and find a solution, but where the side of a peaceful nation, there's only confusion. The other side, where soldiers come from shadows where they are lurking, and young people take up arms with courage and bravery, never shirking. I pray people find homes away from their homeland, and other countries stand together with the willing helping hands. People open their hearts and homes where there are no guns, no bombs and no drones. I pray for the people who are in hospital and need healing, that the doctors and nurses and aides try to stop the hurts and the feelings. They bring the medicines from for young and old, for soldiers and fighters not to be left out in the cold. I pray for the president who has to stand alone, now in hiding, not saying where he's gone, but also active, brave and true. People asking for help from me and you. A peaceful country, a people not to be blamed. I pray for help, for peace, for love, for blessings. I stand and pray for Ukraine.
That's lovely, thank you.
Like I said, I can put the I to we. If everybody would like me to do that, then I certainly will, and I will put this on so it can be shared around.
No, I think it's nice as I, because I think each and every one of us need to send out healing thoughts.
Okay.
Is the echo still there?
No, it seems to have gone now. Oh, no, it's come back again now. Hang on. No, it's gone.
All right, okay.
It's going to
Okay.
be it's not. It is. It isn't.
Yeah, there's lots of places taking donations for the Ukraine, so it'll be it'll be.
They are aware our dot is for taking
Yeah.
donations.
Okay, so as it's Friday, there'll be no healing tonight. So let's see what Spirit wants us to do.
Our little
Because-
lovelies.
At the moment, I don't know.
No, I don't. Irene, have you got a link, sweetheart?
I haven't, darling, no. I
Funny
haven't.
I can't feel.
Do you know, only thing I've got, and I'll be honest, I've got a woman and a man, but only thing they're showing me at the minute is a bag of tomatoes.
Oh,
So I don't know if they grow tomatoes or if they like tomatoes, because all I'm seeing is a big bag of tomatoes. Now that's weird, isn't it, to show a big bag of tomatoes?
mhm.
So let's go. We'll have a go with these bag of tomatoes.
Come on then, let's see where the
So let's
tomatoes are
see
going.
where the tomatoes go. I know it's a lady and a gentleman I'm seeing, and I know they're showing me the photo. It's not as clear as normally I see, but I know this lady and gentleman's on a photo together. So I do know they are connected, and they are connected in spirit world, because that's how they're coming in. You love tomatoes. Stace, can I call you Stacey? I can't get on with Stace.
Yeah, of
Do you
course
mind?
you can.
I don't know what it is. But anyway, this man and woman, bless them, they're not very much different in height. So I would say they're both quite small, probably about 5'5", and gentleman about 5'10", because there's not much in them at all. But they keep showing me these bag of tomatoes. Stop showing me tomatoes for a minute. Okay, and they're coming in. They've got a beautiful smile on one another's faces, so I know they would have been doted to one another. Okay, as they're coming in, they've got so much love to give, and they had so much love what people give them, so there was a lot of respect with people. Now, the bag of tomatoes, they are explaining things, that they did grow them because they're telling me about the seeds as well. Now, I don't know about growing, everybody knows about me, flowers and God knows whatever, but they would have grown them. And he is telling me that there would have been a greenhouse or some kind of, if it weren't a proper glass greenhouse, it would have been one of those stand-up freestyle things with netting over.
Mhm.
All right, they're showing me one of those, so I know there's something to do with that. They are sending love, and they are saying that somebody down here grows them as well, so it must have been something what would have continued. I don't know why they don't give you chocolate. Can anybody understand the gentleman, please? I know this few put about the tomatoes.
Nan.
Nan.
Jane Duffy
Jane.
says Nanan.
Can you understand this
And
then, the way I've
Grandad.
described them, please, Jane? Because that's how they're coming
she can
in.
take it.
Thank you, darling, because that's how they've come in. A lovely pen, I've got to say, that they're arm in arm, so I do know that there would have been man and wife what would have stayed close together. They wouldn't have liked to have been apart, and this is how they're showing me. She said, I know she would have had grey hair, darling. Not as grey as mine, though, she said. So hers must have been more salt and peppery, where mine is white near enough. And hers isn't. And the gentleman's would have just been a bit darker than her. They both, oh, they've got lovely faces. They both have the round faces, and they both looked a bit rosy cheeked. So I do know they would have liked to have been out. So I do know they would have liked to have walked and been out in the fresh air than be stuck in the house. Can you understand that? Because I'm like, it's as if I've got a spring in my step. That's how I feel, as I've got a spring in my step, and come on, let's go out, block cobwebs away, and that's the type of people there would have been. And this is what somebody's like on the earth plane, please. I know they're talking about a dog, so I don't know if the dog would have been theirs and the dog would have gone with them, or if the dog is on the earth plane what likes to go out for walks. It's like a sheepdog type. I know some dogs. It's like similar to that. I'm not saying it is a sheepdog, but it's similar size to that. They are saying, sweetheart, that I do know somebody likes to go out, but on the same hand, what she's saying is there's somebody locking themselves away. Can you understand that as well, Jane, please? Where somebody's just locking themselves in, sweetheart, and it's as if I've got one that wants to be out, but these want I'd rather be in, and they're locking themselves away, and they're telling them that they need to get out and start knocking that wall down, because if not, they're just going to get into that little rut where they're not going to go out. It's all right, Tony. It's all right. Tony's whacking this thing in front of me, and I'm getting a bit lost with him waggling his mouse. So please, whoever it is who's locking themselves away, they might need just that little bit of support to push them out, darling, because they need to get out. Okay. I know that there's been that divide within that family unit, sweetheart. I'm not saying it's lasted for long, but I do know there was words and everything had to be sorted. Okay. There's still some things. It's you, sweetheart. Oh, bless you. I know there's still a lot of things left from this man and this woman, darling, because they're giving me different things. And I've got a box with these in front gentlemen, and I've got these in front lady, and everything, and they just want sorting out, sweetheart. Okay. She's just said to me,
It's
they're
not
not
sorted
sorted.
yet.
I know they've just got to be sorted, sweetheart. When you're ready to do them, it's got to be down to you and nobody else, or get together as a family and do them together. All right. I do know there's a move though, sweetheart. I don't know if it's in a job or a house because they haven't given me a set of keys, but I know there's a move, sweetheart, to come. Okay. He is waddling it in front of me.
I believe you, Jean.
So I do know, sweetheart, there's this move to come, okay? And she's just telling me that, I don't know if it's you as well, darling, what's got to stop whittling, because you can make something small, darling, go really big, and all it's doing is getting things...
Oh.
Oops, hang on, we've cut off.
No, we're still live.
We're still live.
Yeah.
Where you're letting things grow and go, sweetheart, and you don't want that. All right. There's so much love from this lady and gentleman. Can you please place me a Joyce? I've just heard Joyce mentioned here. I'm not saying it's the lady's name, but she's just told me Joyce. Okay, so I've got a Joyce and I've got a William. Joyce and a William's being mentioned. Okay, so if you can understand both names, darling, but I'm not saying they're their name.
No.
All right, if you can't understand the name, sweetheart, they could be for someone else. That's fine. Thank you for being honest. I will hold the names to one side. Oh, come on then, darling. And, okay, Tina, just bear with us then, sweetheart. And can I just say, sweetheart, that she's just showing me that somebody would have had a bad hand or would have had bad hands, because she's rubbing my hands, darling. Tony's put some lovely cream on mine. It smells beautiful. But I know they would have had rough hands, sweetheart, and I'm wanting to rub them, and they would have been cold. So I know there would have been cold hands as well. All right, darling. I will pass you on to Tony and Michael. Thank you for taking everything I have so far. Oh, Tony and Irene. Sorry.
Hang on.
Speak up.
No, it's still me.
The ones who can take Joyce and William. I know there's Amanda can, and there was someone else. Tina. I will come back to you when Irene. When Irene and Tony see where they come. Thank you, Jane, sweetheart. I can play with that now.
Yeah, you can wiggle the mouse about. And I hope that's not a euphemism, Jean. Okay. I have a gentleman's energy stood with me, and the gentleman is standing with me. I think he must be connected, because it's like I'm leaning on a spade or a fork in a garden. I can feel it, and I can feel the air on my face as it's blowing through. I know I'm a gentleman that would have either worked the land or would have been an avid gardener like my granddad was. I swear to God, he spent 90% of his time in the garden. He would have been outside in the dark if he could have, bless him. I also want to be growing vegetables. I know Jean was talking about tomatoes and things.
Tomatoes, if you're calling.
Tomatoes,
if you call it.
Tomatoes, but tomatoes are a fruit, not a vegetable. But this gentleman's talking to me about vegetables and carrots and marrows and stuff like this. So I know I'm outside and I want to be growing things. I don't know if he was a competition gardener, so I don't know if he entered all of the fruit and veg shows and things like this, but he's telling me he was very proud of being able to be outside and to be able to grow these things. Bless. Okay. There must be some issues around the back, Jane and whoever else was in there, because I'm getting a warm sensation across the small of my back. So I'm getting healing for somebody down here who has issues around the back. And, oh dear me. And I want to acknowledge a dementia, stroke type condition, something in the head. Oh, bless you. You've got bundles of healing coming across that way, Jane. But I must be acknowledging a stroke dementia condition in the world of spirit, because my thoughts are getting all muddled up and back to front and upside down. So yeah, and I feel I'm with a lady with this, if that makes sense here, Jane, please, because she's telling me I was a very intelligent lady and a very bright lady and a very organised lady, but towards the end of my life, I was all over the place, and she didn't like that. Oh, Jane, your grandma had dementia. Well, it's her that's popping in then, sweetheart, because she's just telling me I didn't like feeling like I was not in control of my thoughts, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Do your parents had a border collie dog, grew vegetables?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I want to acknowledge somebody who either had trouble swallowing or they had a tube in their nose, because I can feel something in my nose and it's like it's going down the back of my throat. So hi, Sheridan. I love some of the nails you've been putting up, by the way, sweetheart. Yeah, I feel like I've got something in my nose, if that makes sense. Dee, your dad had throat cancer. Joyce is your godmother, and she's lost her mind. Oh, Tina, do you mean she's got dementia, love? Because that's a bit. Yeah,
they're coming up a few now.
There's a few. You have a joke about Auntie Joyce. Okay, then you can't take the tube, right? Okay, I definitely feel like I've got something in my nose, and it's going down my throat. Or somebody's having investigations or had investigations where a camera had to go up and down your throat into your. It's more to go in your lungs that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh dear, we've just been talking about chicken pox. Okay.
Oh, Cohen's got them.
I want to talk about the four. I want to talk about the four connected to the family, and I also want to. Tina, you can take the tube, and Jane, your husband, is going for it. That makes sense then, because it's in my nose, and I don't like the feeling. I feel like I'm going to.
Sorry, I've had it.
So that's fine then if we've placed that. I need to talk about the four. That could be mum and dad and 2 children, 4 children, grandchildren, but there's 4 connected. And I also want to be around the 23rd of a month for birthdays, anniversaries, or passings. And I've just seen a wreath on the table, so I want to acknowledge a passing, that the anniversary around now, please, if that makes sense. They are pulling back from me, but as they're pulling back from me, I can taste Victory V lozenges in my throat. But the proper old-fashioned ones, not the new ones. The new ones don't taste the same. So I want to acknowledge the Victory V lozenges. So somebody would have sucked on Victory V lozenges. They both died in January. Bless you, that's why I've got the anniversary around then. Okay. And as well as Victory V lozenges, I've got Army and Navy tablets. Jean and Michael were stuffing them in the car the other day while they were going somewhere.
We weren't stuffing them in. We just needed one.
And sarsaparilla. I can taste sarsaparilla. I don't know if it's a drink or if it's the sarsaparilla twists, but I can taste sarsaparilla. They are pulling away from me now. Thank you for working with me, and I will see if Irene's got a link to follow on.
Thank you, Tony. Jane, can you understand why, as Jane started talking to you, sweetheart, I suddenly got very, very tired, and I feel this is around you, sweetheart. I feel as though I just want to sort of curl up and go to sleep, because I am so tired that I feel as though I could sleep for a week. it's like I feel as though I've got the whole world on my shoulders, and I'm being pressed down, and I just want to shake it off, and extreme fatigue. Okay, sweetheart, thank you, darling. That explains a lot. So you would understand as well, sweetheart, where the headaches are as well, because with this I've got extreme headaches. But the thing is, I'm going to bed at night and I'm not sleeping. So this is where the fatigue comes in, and it's like I could sleep on a coat hanger at the moment, but I'm just not sleeping. I'm not getting any rest whatsoever. I'm being told there's something playing on your mind, sweetheart, and they're not telling me what it's to do with, but there's something on your mind, and you need to get rid of it. You need to talk it through with somebody, or you need to somehow try and help yourself a little bit, sweetheart, and try and do, I don't know, maybe a little bit of meditation, or do something like that. Just relax down, sweetheart, because this is stopping you getting your proper rest, and you need your proper rest, because they're telling me that you're a very busy lady, sweetheart. Okay. And would you understand where somebody's had a little stumble just lately? I don't know. It's not a big fall. They've either hurt their ankle or tripped over something. It's just that they're making me wobble. I know that I'm sat down, but I feel as though one of my legs has gone from under, like I've tripped over something, and my ankle's gone on me. I mean, sometimes I'll go, oh, your mum has, right? Okay, that's absolutely fine, sweetheart. Well, I'll send her some healing, sweetheart. But I don't know if mum should be using a stick, but I've been a walking cane for her. So I don't know. She'll probably sort of, she fell over the corner of the bed. I've done that. It's easy done. It's easy done, bless her. But I don't know if you've, just be careful of her balance, Jane, because her balance isn't very good. So she might need, because like I say, I've been given a walking cane for her, just to use when she needs it, if she's feeling a little bit unsteady on the feet. Okay. And can you understand where somebody had a problem with their ears, Jane? Because I'm getting this from my dad, because he suffered terrible with his ears, and I've got a lot of earache on my left hand side. And if she's suffering with her ears, this could be throwing the balance off, sweetheart. I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing. I just know with my dad, because he had vertigo, and I know how he went. You can't take that. All right, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. That's absolutely fine. Thank you for being honest. Right. Okay. Is there anything else, sweetheart? Oh, I've got to give you poppies, Jane. I've got to give you some beautiful poppies. And they're these beautiful red poppies. So obviously poppies must mean something to you, sweetheart. Or there's somebody in the military that used to be in the military, and there's the poppy being worn. I've got it on a lapel. And I'm going to leave that with you, darling, and say thank you for working with me. God bless.
Thank you, Irene. That was lovely.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
I've just noticed your colour changing thing behind you, because I thought you had the thing for a minute then, because it was blue and then it went, and I thought, oh, good heavens!
It's right. It's behind me over there, Jean, and in the.
That's what I've never noticed it.
Yeah, I just noticed it was red, and then the next time I looked, it was blue, and I thought, is she trying to set the police about?
It's one of those wax melt holders,
you got me one, didn't you?
Yeah, this one's a big one. I got you and Tony the smaller ones, but this is a big one.
It's a big one. Is it?
Lucky you.
I treated myself at Christmas when I saw yours. They only had yours, Jean, and then I had to get a different one for Tony, and they only had that big one.
Yeah, so we've heard this before. Have you got a link, Irene?
Right, I've got somebody singing "My Boy Lollipop."
Ooh.
You know,
My boy lollipop.
that's the one. I've got somebody singing My Boy Lollipop. So this is somebody that likes 60s music, and it's because oh my goodness, we're going back here. You young'uns won't remember, but I've got Ready, Steady, Go and Kathy McGowan with the long black hair and the fringe down here. That's don't tell me you can't remember, Jean. It was on in the late 50s, early 60s.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh, we'll let you off. Well, I've got a lady here, and she's singing at the top of her voice, and this was before karaoke, and she really loved to go out to all the what was then known as discotheques before there was karaoke. So I'm showing my age now, and it was all sort of nightclubs and stuff like that, and it's absolutely. She's going through all the 60s song, and she was a lovely singer. So this is a lady that could sing, and she's talking to wanting to speak to somebody obviously down here, who also likes the 60s music. And she's telling me that she used to wear her long boots and the mini skirts, but there was white boots, which they had in those days, the white boots.
Like the
Thigh-high kinky boots.
That's the one. Yeah, they're the ones. Yeah, and the mini skirts.
Leatherette.
Yeah, very very retro. She wasn't very tall, this lady. She wasn't very tall, but she was tall enough to carry off the long boots.
Ooh.
Like Abba no, not like Abba Kylie. This is entirely different. Look up My Boy Lollipop on the internet. You'll find it. Little Eva, yeah. She's just passed away, by the way, Little Eva. Yeah. Kinky Boots was a different song in a different era. She's also singing that now this lady must have liked her boots, because she's also giving me Nancy Sinatra as these boots were made for walking. So that tells me that there's somebody walking away from a relationship, because there's something that's not right. So this is to do with somebody that there's been a split in either a family or a relationship, or somebody's left home for whatever reason. Can anybody take this lady?
I don't think
anybody's gone up.
Not yet.
Okay, I'll ask you to stand to one side then, and we'll, if anybody can think of her, just come back to me and we'll see where we go with it.
Okay.
Have you two reverends got anything?
Hang on a minute. Have you seen your name?
Yes, I have. Thank you. I'm looking at them thinking, hang on a minute, when did that happen?
Yes, me, Reverend Tyree.
I know, Reverend Jean.
Yeah, you are definitely not tall enough for those boots, darling.
No, absolutely no. No.
Haven't met Kylie face to face yet.
She's lovely. She's only small. She's lovely.
I know. The problem is that those boots had come right up to her boobs. Bless her.
She'd be able to put them in and
bosoms. I don't know.
Never mind, Marie. We love you really, Anne-Marie. When did what happen, Stace? Oh, well, you see, you blinked and missed it.
Yeah.
What, a boobs?
No, the Reverend.
Some things we do have to hold back on for a bit.
Yes. They don't even do boots like that in my size. They don't, Anne-Marie. They don't do them in size 1s. Right. I've got a lady drawing close to me. The lady, as she's drawing close to me, I want to say she's like Kylie and Anne-Marie. She's only a little lady, but I do feel she carried a little bit. I don't normally get the physicality, but I do feel I've got meat on my bones, is what she said. I've got meat on my bones. So she was a lady who had a bit of a covering. Oh, I'm not saying that. She's talking about she had plenty at the front and enough on the back.
Oh.
So she was quite a chesty lady, and I do feel she looked a little bit like a duck when she walked, because she stuck out a bit at the back, because she had a bit of covering, because she's patting on my hips and she's saying I had a good covering round there. So she's a lady who was a little bit chesty and a little bit fuller at the back as well. Funny lady. I've got a really light energy. She's coming in really close because the hairs on the back of my neck and my arms are just standing up. So she's coming in really close. But despite all this light energy and humour, if she had something, if she's telling me she was like a dog at broth when anybody was after her or hers, she would just go. So she's a lady who's fiercely protective of her family. She's making me feel like the last 18 months of her life was a bit of a struggle. And she's talking about trying to keep going for the kids and for everybody else. So I feel like the family gave her a reason to keep pushing to try and get through. I do feel like I'm talking about like a cancer condition, or a condition which deteriorates over time. It's Nan Smith, and Jacqueline says she thinks that's like her grandma, bum and all. Yeah, okay. And Kylie, but yeah, it is a bit. I'm trying to nail it down a little bit, Kylie, but I know I'm talking about somebody who had a large family, because I want to spread my arms out wide to pull the family in. So there would have been quite a few in the family. And she's talking about, okay, not being that old when she goes to the world of spirit. Now, I'm 55. I might want to be a little bit older than me, but I'm not sure I'm going that much older. I'm definitely not going through to like 70s. No, it didn't come across like that at all, Kylie. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm aware that I'm trying to. She had 13 kids.
13, but then my auntie had 13.
Wow. Get a telly. Would you understand, like, going maybe to our 60s, mid 60s, Anne Marie, and not much further? I'm not going up to my 70s. Okay. Give me something, sweetheart. I want to play the piano. I'm tapping my fingers on the breakfast bar like I'm playing a piano, so I would be quite musical. And I'm not like the lady that Irene had. It's I'm not singing. I like to play instruments because I'm yeah. Okay. Piano was in the living room. Okay, you don't know about a piano, Anne Marie. Thank you. Okay, give me something else. No, I don't mean that. I shouldn't have mentioned singing. She's doing Knees Up Mother Brown.
I knew it.
She's doing knees.
I had that on the lady that I had Knees Up Mother Brown, so it might be connected to my lady, Tony.
Jacqueline and everybody that was here. Would you understand this lady being the life and soul of a party? I want to link Jean's arm, and I want to do the okey cokey, and I'm doing all of this. Putting my left leg in and my left leg out, and in out, and we shake it all about, and I'm doing all of that, and I'm conquering, and I'm having a whale of a time, and I'm even. She's lifting her skirt up and doing the can-can. She's doing the can-can. She's got her skirt up in her hands, bloomers blazing, and she's doing the can-can, bless her. She is really, really letting her hair down. And she's telling me that that's not very ladylike.
Yep.
Right.
Irene's keeping stunned because she's been there doing it.
She's just telling me she could she could drink many a docker under the table. She's telling me she could drink a docker under the table when she wanted to. She didn't very often, but when she was at weddings and stuff like that, she would let her hair down and she would really go to town and go for it. Yes, she would pay for it for 2 or 3 days afterwards with the fragile head, but that was her fault and she wouldn't want sympathy. And she's telling me she wants whoever this is here to look back at that and let your hair down now and again. Stop.
Thinking with Jacqueline, because Jacqueline can take it all.
Right, okay. Well, Jacqueline, would you understand why she's... I can't say that.
Keep stopping and putting his mouth.
Yeah,
Can you understand Sunday what was very... Oh.
I can't say that. And she won't give it me any other way. You've got to stop taking life so seriously and stop...
Say it.
I can't, Anne-Marie, really.
You can't, Anne-Marie. No, not allowed.
She's wanting you to, like...
loosen up and
get going and be a bit like her.
Yes, let your hair down, let it all hang out, and she's shimmying now. She's shimmying, and she's just said, "Loosen up, have a." Yeah, she's very outspoken. She's very outspoken, and she would call a shovel, and then she'd whack you over the head with it if you didn't agree with her. That's the lady I've got. Lovely energy, and she's not quite a feisty lady, even though that's how she's coming across, but she is saying, let your hair down, loosen up, stop being so serious about things, because you only live once.
She's just saying that I'm jumping a bit quick here, aren't we? Because that next one another.
Yeah, the link's just
taking life too serious, and you haven't got to, because all she's doing is getting to you a bit, and she shouldn't want that, because she's saying, and I've got to go back, and I know Tony and Irene will probably agree with this, I'm going to have to go back probably 3-4 years where life were different and you're having it hard and everything. And now you can do this, but you're still holding back. And she's saying, why? Come on, pull your socks up, literally. Pull your socks up. Let's get out there and do it.
Mm-hmm.
You've nothing now holding your back like you did years ago. And I know Irene, I'll be having the same, because she'll be linked into the same person, because we do. And I know Tony's got it. So come on. Let's sort everything out, dry them tears, and get on with it.
You can take that, Tina, and Jacqueline, you can take
Life's for living, please.
Yes.
For living.
Yes, there's plenty of time to be serious when you're dead, is just what she said to me. You can be serious when you're dead. Life is here, so grab it by the ankle.
Curlies.
And go for it.
The running, he said. You said no, I said ankles, and Irene said
she's wanting you to go in a very different direction. I don't know what this is.
As if we ain't told off.
She is. She's hammering like this, and she's going, you need to go in a different direction. You just need to listen, because we're giving you all of the signs and all of the indications you need, but it's like you've got these blinkers on like a horse, and you can't get out of this cycle of, like a hamster on a wheel, just running and not getting anywhere. And she's saying, if you would just step off and listen to where we want you to go and what you want to do, you'd break that. You'd break that off. And she's just folded her arms like this and went, right, I'm off my soapbox now.
I know what Tony was saying about the chest and everything. Well, she's just laughing, because I do know that someone who belongs to this lady, whether it be Nan or whatever, they would have a nice ample boobs.
Yeah.
I would say boobs, but would have a nice ample chest. Do you agree, Irene? Because you're in with us here, love.
Yes, I do agree. Yeah, I do.
Because I'm feeling, I ain't got much now, because mine have all gone. But I feel as though mine are growing. It's as if I'm having an implant here and they're growing. And I do feel as though whoever it is on the earth plane has got a nice pair of boobs on them. Because she's just saying, they take after me.
Stick your dinner plate on it.
Yeah, and I've got to say that she's also mentioning about having a drink of cocoa or chocolate at night. Oh, bless Jacqueline.
You don't take them, Jacqueline. We've talked about this. Behave yourself.
And having a drink of Ovaltine or drinking chocolate at night, just to relax them, she says, because at night sometimes they're going round.
The little grey cells.
Yes, and they just need to take that step back and try and have a good night's sleep. You know, just too big. Irene, they're too big. Irene's got big boobies.
Enjoy your assets, darling. Enjoy your assets.
Because sooner or later they'll be on your knees.
You'll be flipping them over your shoulder to wash up.
Yeah.
But anyway, just take it serious. I'm going to... just remember what me and Tony said, and we're going to pass you on to our lovely Reverend Irene. We'll say Irene then.
Well, we couldn't leave Irene out, could we? I mean,
No.
you know, us two.
Just because
Sorry, I haven't got my shirt on. I just was doing that poem and I
problems on your neck at the moment, haven't you, love?
have, yeah.
She's got a few problems.
Oh, Anne-Marie, as if.
I don't think
That should, Reverend Tony, that should be Bitbox.
It should, yeah.
Well, I don't think just Botox would do Anne-Marie.
It's where Jamie gets his from, you see.
Well,
it's in the show, isn't it? Or in the film.
Oh, yeah.
You need to get some out the...
Right, okay.
What's yours at the minute now, Irene? Reverend Irene.
Right,
I'll mute her so she can't shout.
Right, Jackie, we've spoke about this before, sweetheart. Now, I told you the last time I gave you a reading, didn't I, that you've got to put yourself up by your boots and get done, because you've moved now, you've got brand new place, brand new friends, and there's nothing holding you back. We spoke before about what happened in the past. That's all gone now. It's a new life. So that's what they're basically saying. Now you can do what you want to do and concentrate on what you want to go and where you want to go with where your spiritualism, okay? So it's just a case now of you listening to what they want to tell you, because you know she's one of your guides. Now that you've got rid of all the rubbish, let's say, and you're back to how you should be, you're not downtrodden anymore, sweetheart. So it's now time for you to come out of the closet and do what you want to do. You know, you don't have to hide in the cupboard anymore and hide behind that front door and with frightened to go out. That's not you now. You're a different person that you were then. So that's what they're saying to you, sweetheart. So give yourself a chance and get back to go a bit higher. Go a bit higher. All right, sweetheart. And get your life back. Take control of your life, sweetheart. All right. And we're going to leave that with you, sweetheart. Going to leave that with you. All right, sweetheart. You do that. You do that.
Jacqueline, I can tell you, coming out of the closet does you the world, a good sweetheart.
I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say cupboard. I'm sorry.
That's why I was just hands.
See, we're doing
Not been in one of them for years, darling.
Yes.
Jackie, you know what I meant, sweetheart. You know what I meant.
It is. So just go for it, lovely. All of you. Just go for it.
Absolutely. Just go for it. And you'll find that you'll be a lot happier. Listen to Grandma.
When we're all sat on our front porches in us rocking chairs with our shawls round our knees and tucked in and all that, and we'll be rocking backwards and forwards. And what I want to do is look back on my life and go, oh, crap, shouldn't have done that. I mean, you know.
When all your young guns have come up and become mediums and you've given us messages.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
I want to be in the retired spiritualist's home for the bewildered.
And it's no
Yes, Carly White, why are you listening?
because I'd fall backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, and Anne-Marie says she's going to measure us all. I hope you've got a long one for me, Doug, because I'm 6 foot.
Can I just say, everybody, did you notice 7:30 and I was still on screen?
Yay! Oh, aye. That wasn't nice.
Well, I just had to whop her off stage for a minute. But no, seriously, folks, this isn't a dress rehearsal. This is it. This is all we're going to get. So
Absolutely.
just
Make the
go
most of it.
for it.
Enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That goes out to everybody.
It does. It does. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. All of you, it's wonderful.
It is terrifying, Jacqueline. Your very first ones, when you get up there to do a service, it is frightening. But always remember that spirit are with you and they won't make you look a fool. Love.
No, they won't.
They will do their best to tell you what to say and how to do it. It's just you what's got to put it into some interpretation. You might have to change juggle things.
Yeah.
Because like we've said, there's some things you can't say. But they will be with you. It's just you how you deliver that across, darling.
Mm.
But they won't let you down. They would not stand you up there and make you look a fool.
Yeah, that is so true.
You've got the confidence now, Jacqueline, to do it. You
Yeah.
really have. You've come a long way since you left here and went to where you are now. And you've come a long way. You've got rid of all the rubbish. So just brush yourself off and start again and go where you need to be.
Yeah.
And
Excellent.
if you need any help, you know where we are.
Oh, that's nice.
Always remember, yesterday has gone, today is a gift, but tomorrow is never promised, so live for today.
That is very true.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
very, very true.
I like that.
Very
I
good.
like that.
Yeah. It's an old saying, is that old saying, but it's very true.
My neighbours go tomorrow, Irene.
Oh, do they?
Yes, so I'm looking for some nice neighbours.
Is that a broad, subtle hint?
Well, they're renting it, but you never know. So I want some nice neighbours. So, Shane, you would have been all right next door, love.
It's on the other side of fear. Well, yes, there is that to it as well, Miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want is on the other side of fear. So get over your fear and go jump for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you don't, it's something that will pass you by, and you'll think to yourself in later years, well, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I take that chance when I had the chance to do it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want to sit on my rocking chair with my blanket around my legs and say, oh, crap, shouldn't have done that. Rather than, oh, I wish I had, and oh, I wish I had.
Oh, yeah, you can come and live next door, Anne-Marie, if you want to leave where you are.
There was lilac flowers at the funeral, and
we gave him lilac, Irene. It's confirming.
We did. Yeah, we give him lilac. Yeah, we did.
One day, and he said he would let us know about the flowers, and he's just confirming because we both said lilac.
Thank you, Shane. Thank you. We gave you lilac.
Thank you so much.
And someone wrote a picture. Right, okay. Well, I did say there was something.
Wrote a poem.
Yeah, and I did say about a poem, didn't I? I did say that there was either going to be one in the coffin or one going to be read out. Thank you for that confirmation, Shane. I hope she had a beautiful send-off. I'm sure she did.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it would be a long way to go to work. Yeah. And you probably wouldn't have little Bethany as much with it being that far.
You're welcome, Shane. Thank you.
You're very welcome, darling.
Little snippets of information you gave.
Yeah, because we did. Yeah. I'm sure a couple. I saw lilac, the colour, didn't I? You said the flower. And
I did.
I said the poem. So it's lovely that we've got that validation. That
validation back, yeah.
That's what
it does mean a lot when people do it.
It does.
Yeah. It just goes to show one thing, Jean. We really don't know what we're doing.
Yes.
Last night.
Yeah.
We missed you, right?
We missed you though, Tony. We missed you. You were missed.
I've just got a shock off him. Does that tell you something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm electric. Oh dear. Right. Right. We've got 3 minutes, so if anybody's got a quick little link.
Irene, have you got a quick little one? Just
Not
lined up.
really. I've got somebody that's doing a lot of sighing, and it's a really deep. Oh, and it's not sort of any pain or anything. It's just, that sort of thing. But that's all. Yeah, I just don't know. It's just like I've got to loosen up. It must be Jacqueline again. I've got to loosen up and sort of, you know, I've got to. I'm mulling things over, but that could be anybody, couldn't it? So, all of you from Yorkshire support. Oh, don't do football, Anne Marie. Give me rugby any day. Don't do football.
He's been pushed into this, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Who has? Anne Marie.
She was telling us
Tuesday. Yeah.
They're not. What are they? They're not Sheffield Wednesday fans, are they? What is it? Who they're playing?
I can't remember who they're playing.
But they're fans for the other team anyway.
Yeah.
And they're taking. She's got to go as a fan for this other team.
Ed, who's Sheffield Wednesday playing tomorrow? Do we know? Ain't got a clue, he says.
Is it Lincoln? Is that where she's from?
Yeah, she's from Lincoln.
So it might be Lincoln.
Hey.
Oh, Dad's waited 43 years to take her to this match.
Sheridan, are you still on?
It could be 100 years for me. I still wouldn't go. Rugby, yes. No.
Because do these nails glow in the dark? Wow, Sheridan, I want some.
Oh, Jacqueline, I thought you'd had it by now, Doc.
Cancelled her. 5 times cancelled.
Wow. That's a lot.
Elsie, Elsie says, are you doing the group now?
At the minute, we're not doing an open circle, Elsie, but we are running on a Sunday just demonstration of mediumship at Thurcroft. If you contact our Amy, she can tell you more. But we are hoping to get an open circle up and running very shortly because we have got a lot asking about it. It's just that we've had other things and we've took this on a Wednesday and then what we're doing live feeds and also his own services out. But we will be in touch because we are hoping to get something up and going soon, all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So watch this space.
Yes. Yes.
5 times gone to Sheffield, cancelled due to beds going to COVID. Well, might have to change hospitals, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's not a well man. We'll send him some healing, Anne-Marie.
You go to the football match and freeze.
Yeah.
Put your water bottle up your front, love.
Yeah. You'll have goose pimples on your goose pimples.
And get a nice flask with Bovril or Oxo or whatever you're having them.
Yep.
So you've got a nice warm drink as well.
No, that's gravy, love. That's gravy.
What is it?
I'll add it on, yeah.
Oxo.
Oh, yeah. It's bad. Oh, no.
I didn't have it with bread in.
My mum used to, if we'd been out sledging or building snowman, my mum used to make us mugs of Oxo with bread in it and toast on the top.
And now John did when he was going to see Sheffield United.
But anyway, we are to time.
Yes, we are.
Thank you, everybody. Tomorrow will be Saturday Social. There will be social live in Waugh Hall, and there will be a Zoom meeting as well. If you want the link, get in touch with Claire or drop a message onto the Rainbow Projects page. Tuesday.
I will be unable to come tomorrow because I am doing a psychic supper at Harmony tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you did say, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got to leave you about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
We'll drive careful.
I will, darling. I will. Thank you.
We will be at.
No,
we're not.
No, we're
not. That's right. No, we're not at Darnell anymore. Okay. And then Monday we will be back
Is
together
Thurcroft though still
on Sunday.
Sunday night? Is it? It's Faye and Debbie, isn't it?
Yes,
I think so. Hang on, let me have a look.
it
It
is.
is. It's Faye and Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie Buckland and Faye Bunting on the 6th. Yeah,
Yeah,
Everybody's
and they're coming all the way from sunny Maltby.
yeah.
yeah.
£20 on the door. So if you want to night out at a church and see two lovely mediums, then come along to Thurcroft Welfare Centre.
Yeah, they're really funny. They make me laugh, bless them.
Monday we will be back live, and then Tuesday I think there's a craft night in Wath Hall for the Rainbow Project. And is anybody else? No, no.
Monday, you're Nottingham.
Monday afternoon, I'm at Nottingham, at Sherwood at Nottingham. If you want to come with me, Jean, it's entirely up to you.
Well, we're on Winter Van at the minute to open it up.
Okay.
For
I was going to say Tuesday, we are supposed to be also at Pathway to Spirit.
That's Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, yeah. Pathway to Spirit at Cudworth. So, and then
Tuesday night, it's our soapbox moment on Facebook Live.
we're not going to Bridlington now, are we?
No.
Right.
Sorry, Claire?
Tuesday, it's soapbox moment on Facebook Live, I would imagine, knowing me and you.
All right. Probably, yes.
Yep, we know what we like.
Yeah. Okay. Anne-Marie says, hi, Rev Claire.
Hello.
Give my ticket for that to someone who could not afford it.
No idea.
Irene will know.
Yeah.
Have you read that from Jacqueline?
Yeah.
What's that? Gave my
ticket.
So, I think
that's right, yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I think that's everything. Hang on, let me just check.
And did you notice it's Reverend Claire?
It is.
Yes,
yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sweetie. We're all the
Thank
same
you.
now.
Yeah.
And the following Sunday, the 13th of March,
We're at
Wandsworth and Eglinton.
We can announce that new one, can't we?
Yeah.
But I'll be at Thurcroft, so Thurcroft will still be open.
I won't forget Anne-Marie.
No.
I will not forget my special day Sunday.
Yes.
Well, it should have been our special day, shouldn't it? But I can't be there, so.
Well, we could do it the week after, sort it out, and I'll still come.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you will, darling. I know. I'll. We'll have to see.
Okay. So that's
Don't leave it too long, though.
that's everything.
No, I won't.
No, because I've got all feedback done.
I don't know. And Auntie Irene.
What?
They want to
I
watch
know.
it. We done through StreamYard.
They can do it on Facebook yet. It's all right. But yeah, okay, that's everything. Could we have a closing prayer and the Nanite? Oh, the Nanite song, and she sat right next to me.
Oh, you can slap him.
I am.
Oh, hang on, I've got my earplugs. I can put them in.
The thing is, Claire, he likes it too much when she slaps him. So you know.
Well, yeah, he does. Yeah.
Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you for the service over the internet, and thank you for all the love and the laughter. Could we send healing out around the world, Lord, especially to the people in Ukraine who are suffering so much at the moment? Could we also please ask for healing for our animal kingdom and our wonderful Mother Earth? Could we have food for our hungry and a bed for our homeless, Lord? And could I ask for a guardian angel to be with each and every person that's been with us this evening until we meet again? Amen.
Amen.
Come on, Tony. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears.
Amen.
We're signing up for X Factor.
Yeah.
We're only up that
Good night. God bless everybody.
Good night,
See you
everyone.
soon.
Good night. God bless. See you soon.